Hi there, folks. Sean Broderick. I'm here in New Orleans, and I'm speaking to another great little gold explorer, potentially a developer. This is Mike Mutchler. Now, he is the president and CEO of Amarillo Gold. Now, you may have heard of them before, but they've restructured. Kind of a turnaround story. They're in Brazil. They have a great project down there. He's going to give you the scoop on it. Could you please speak to my subscribers about that?
Yes, I can. Thank you. Amarillo Gold has two gold projects in Brazil. We have our main development project, which we call Mara Rosa. We have 1.6 million ounces of resource, 1.32 grams per ton. We're located on a 12-kilometer trend. We've only done exploration on about 800 meters of the overall 12-kilometer trend. We have 1.1 million ounces in our mine plan at 1.42 grams per ton. That gives us an NPV5 of $244 million, after-tax IRR of 51%, and
That's
a
nice.
2.6-year payback on $123 million of capital to build the project. As you mentioned, we're an all-new management team. In the last year, we raised $5 million in March. We restarted drilling on the property for the first time in 5 years. In June, we sold an NSR on the property to Royal Gold from Denver, Colorado, for $10.8 million US. We use that to clean up all of our past debt. Today we're sitting debt-free. We have 4 drills turning on the property, advancing the project. We'll be doing a feasibility study starting in January, basic engineering starting in April. We'll apply for the next phase of our permit in June. We should have our permit by the end of the year. We'll start construction in April of 2020. It will take us 15 months to build the 7,000 ton per day CIL plant. We'll be producing gold in mid-21, full commercial production, 144,000 ounces a year in 2022.
Wow, that is an ambitious timeline, one that can be accomplished though. And this really just shows. I mean, sometimes you have to go to the faraway places to find the good grades. That's an excellent grade, by the way. And so it looks like they're going to add to the ounces that they have down there, and they have a timeline. They know what they want to accomplish. They apparently have the people in place. It's in Brazil, which is, it's a fine country to work in. And so they really have a lot of good things going for them. So you've already explained what the timeline for your company is. Are there other things that we really should know as well?
Well, there are other catalysts that will be going on with the company. We have a 10,000 meter drilling program going on now. Mm-hmm. We're primarily focused on converting inferred resources into measured and indicated, so that we can include those in our feasibility study mine plan starting in January. By adding 2 years to the current 8-year mine life, we can improve the economics by another 10%. Around the Mara Rosa area, we also have another 65,000 hectares of exploration ground, which is in very good, highly prospective area, good K-channel anomalies, good soil sampling in a lot of that area. In the south of Brazil, we have our second project, the Lavras do Sur project. Mm-hmm. There we have 22,000 hectares of exploration ground, 22 exploration targets on a 100-kilometer long trend. We have 500,000 ounces of resource on one of those targets, but still have a lot of work to do on the other targets in that area. So our goal is to build Mara Rosa with minimal dilution for our shareholders, and then to use the cash flow for Mara Rosa to explore the Lavras do Sur area and the other 65,000 hectares of ground surrounding Mara Rosa.
Okay, so how much cash would you guys have now, and is there more cash that you have to raise in order to build the project?
We're currently sitting on about $4.5 million in our treasury. Our burn rate is about $500,000 a month with 4 drills turning on the site. We're well positioned for the next several months. We would like to eventually go to market and raise perhaps another $10 million. That will get us all the way through to start of construction. Construction at Mara Rosa will be $123 million. We'll likely do that in a combination of about 1/3 equity, 2/3 debt, and then we'll use the cash flow from Mara Rosa to do the exploration and development on the other properties.
Excellent. Well, that pretty much answers my questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we go?
We think this is a great time to buy Amarillo. We're significantly undervalued today. We trade at a multiple of about 10% of our NPV, or the multiple of about $25 per ounce of our reserve. Our peers trade in the range of 0.4 to 0.5 of their NPV and nearly $100 an ounce. So we believe that our share price can triple or quadruple in the short term and still be well within the range of our peers. So we think this is a great time to buy an exciting opportunity with Amarillo Gold.
All right. Amarillo Gold. We'll definitely have to check this one out, my friends. Sounds very interesting indeed. Thank you very much for speaking to my subscribers. You folks stay tuned. I'll have more for you. This is Sean Broderick from the New Orleans Investment Conference. Thanks for tuning in.